Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Labor Day for some of you guys, so happy Labor Day. All right, let's go over the account. Currently sitting up $867. You guys are doing very well if you're following this channel. We haven't lost a trade yet. We are still managing a few, so I want to actually show that to you guys before we jump into the analysis. Bitcoin looking good here. I will be going over the Dogecoin Metrics today. So these are going to update in about an hour and a half. We're going to go over the emotional index. The long for short trades, you don't want to miss that analysis. Long for short trade risk, well and institutional smart money, what they're doing right now, support resistance prices, dollar cost average entries, and exit points. Quick update for you guys. Ethereum is moving down, which is actually positive for the short trade, getting closer to our long entry, actually. Those guys in ADA, good job. You're up 13.14% for Dogecoin. You guys are up 4.21%. For XRP, the trade that we called out, you guys are up 16.90%. And for Link, you guys are up 38.18%. All right, normal questions I'm going to get today is in the comments and the emails. Travis, how do I take your signals? You guys need to go over tradeconfident.io, sign up for a membership. It's just $49 a month, super cheap here. Go to the live trades on the front page, scroll down, and here you guys go. Click any of these: Cardano, Ripple, Uniswap, VeChain, Polygon. We track the top, about the top 10 coins here. Here's exactly what this looks like, and we're going to dive into Dogecoin. Every single one of those coins that you guys just saw, all the ones you see highlighted right here at the top of the page, okay? We have signals for every one of these, and that's how we're making our money on this channel. Click on any of them. The white line is going to be the live price. At 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, these are all going to update. You are always going to see 4 yellow lines below the current price. Here's all you guys are doing. This is all I'm doing, and we're doing fantastic. For example, if you have $1,000, you put 25% of the amount of money you want to trade with your coin into those buy limits. So 250, 250, 250, 250, and that is all we are doing, guys, over and over and over, and that's how we're making the money. We haven't lost a trade on the channel yet. We're managing a few here, and I'll keep you guys updated on all of them. So let's go over Dogecoin. So Dogecoin here, guys, I'm looking at this. Basically, I'm going to start with the technical analysis here, then we'll go over the fundamentals of the metrics. But we are seeing this strong amount of divergence on Dogecoin here. So we have a high and a lower high of money flow. This indicator here, as well as the trend exhaustion, trend dashboard, these are all in the descriptions. You guys can snag them whenever you want. But come over here and take off the price for a second. You guys can clearly see here that money is moving out of the market here on this lower time frame of the 4-hour. Now, we'll be going over the daily time frame that has a little bit of different metrics because we're on a different time frame. But this lower time frame, whenever I see divergence, guys, and the price makes a high and another higher high, the price cannot keep going up. This will usually almost always drop back down. So that's what we're currently seeing right now, is a divergence pattern to the downside for Dogecoin, okay? We are also seeing this pattern on the trend exhaustion, where the trend is trying to push downwards, but the price tried to push up. This is why I have these indicators on my charts, guys. Like the price versus well money flow and the trend exhaustion are in the description. I highly recommend you guys picking that up, or just going over to the indicator section here and getting the bundle deal, which really is the cheapest. You get all of our indicators for free, okay? I take some time to announce that and plug that a little bit because you guys are doing super good using these indicators, all right? So as far as Dogecoin here heading down, what I'm looking at here is we're going to have to break pretty much this. It's basically a descending support line. It's this guy right here. This is what I'm watching for, but I'm also watching for this structure high right here to be broken, and that's right around this area of about 29 cents, and we've already bounced off that once here. So let me go over the metrics here and I'll give you guys perspective. If you're following this trade, you guys got in here at 29.1. You guys should have had a 50% exit at 29.9. And then you guys should have, right now called out in the last video, you should have an exit in here with a stop loss at your entry. So you guys are guaranteed to win this trade. Let's go over here and I want to show you guys something of what I'm seeing for Dogecoin today and over the next few days. Again, these metrics will update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys want access to these, you guys know where to find it. Tradeconfident.io. Okay, the emotional index, guys, is pushing up into the excited area here. Now, when we do push into the excited and greedy area, like we did up here, this is where I expect to see drops back down in the market, okay? We saw it over here correlated with this little drop in the market as well, and then we even saw a little bit of a drop off here before we bounced back up, okay? Take a look at this. That called a drop there. It also called the drop here. It called the drop here as well. So a lot of these metrics in here, I call them, they're honestly about 75 to 80% accurate. So when I see this moving up into the excited area, I do expect wells and institutions looking to sell this, okay? And that's just historically what we have seen. So I don't doubt that that's why we're seeing a little bit of a drop in the market here. That as well as the money flow moving out of the market. But take a look at this on the daily time frame. Looking at long versus short trades, we can see that this is actually showing long trades moving into the market quite a bit here. So as this moves up, and price structure moves up, this is a sign that we could be seeing we could be seeing a bullish rally come here very fast. This is one of the fastest increases of long trades that I've ever seen for the daily time frame, okay? Now, taking a look over here, if that amount of long trades, guys, pushes into the market and this thing just keeps heading up and short trades do actually continue to, somewhat decrease here, this could push us to some structure highs. The first place I do expect us to see a stall out will be the top of this ascending resistance point, which I do believe around 31 cents to 32 cents is where we're going to see another stall before we keep heading up. Follow me here and I'll give you guys some more targets of where I think Dogecoin could go. This is huge though. That we have not seen this amount of long volume entering the Dogecoin for a long time, and this is on Binance over here. So watch that. A lot of interest in Dogecoin right now. Could something be coming where this is just going to skyrocket Dogecoin to some all-time highs? Let's find out. Apparently, a lot of people think something's going to happen in here because that's a ridiculous amount of long trades. Okay, take a look at this long versus short trade risk. Also, let me point this out real quick because I know I'm going to get questions, guys. This metric here actually uses different calculations than this does here. This is using the on-chain metrics of actual long and short trades on the actual exchange of Bitfinex, okay? This uses a little bit different where we're looking at a little bit more of whale money, where we're looking at larger transactions, and that's why this is going to be really accurate at calling the tops and the bottoms with short-term moves. But if you're looking at the daily on-chain metrics, we want to use this. So this right here, it's looking like it's going down. Yes, but overall, if you guys do draw this, we're having a higher low here, and it is moving up overall. Just having a short downturn move, okay? Hope that makes sense. If you have questions, feel free to email me. Okay, long versus short trade risk, guys. We are sitting up here in the great short trade area. So although we are moving up, long trades are moving into the market. So it's kind of this really interesting point today of, okay, are the long trades going to get what they want, or guys, is the market actually going to drop out and we might see a lot of long trades end up going negative and this thing dropping down to structure low? That is a possibility you need to watch out for, and I'll explain that here in a second. Well, in institutional smart money, we are seeing that short trades are accumulating to the downside here. So if we look into the past of what this has shown us, when this has accumulated to the downside, we do see stalls out in the price and actual moves back down in the market. We saw a little bit of move back down in the market here. It recovered fast. Whales, they made their quick little money on here, 6-7% profit. People who are shorting, actually a lot of exchanges, guys, some exchanges won't even allow you to short unless you're using leverage. So, when we're looking at 5-10% moves down here with 5 to 10x leverage, they're doing, maybe 50 to 60%. That's plenty of money in the market. I do not suggest using any leverage. I just want to make that clear, but I'm talking about the whales here. So what I'm watching for here is definitely, maybe we're starting to see a little bit of bearish sentiment move into the market. We saw this happen over here as well, and we ended up seeing a move down right after that. We even saw this just a little bit right here, and we couldn't go too much higher, and then we started seeing that move down. We also saw this kind of, I guess we can call it a precursor here. And that's when we reached all-time highs and hit the biggest, bearish market cycle we've ever seen for Dogecoin yet. So I'm keeping an eye out here because this is definitely bearish in my opinion, okay? Support resistance prices. If this thing is going to skyrocket up, if long trades are going to continue to push into the market, where is the structure high? It's right around 35 cents if we look at this line right here and we pull this over. So let's look at that on the chart real quick. So 35 cents is going to be putting us up here at this area right there. I do believe if we get a ton, and I mean we're going to need a ton because, watch this real quick. Ethereum at the moment is sitting up here at this 4,000 level. Some people are saying this thing's going to drop back down, calling this double top in here, and we're going to drop really fast. If that drops super fast, then Dogecoin is definitely going to be moving down probably closer to these levels around here of like 26 cents. But if Ethereum and BTC, they come in here and they just start blasting off like they're doing, they continue, which I do think Bitcoin's due for a little bit of a correction here, and I'll explain that in some other videos. If it does continue up, we could be, teasing up with these structure highs here around this 32 cent level, which would be really nice for you guys in the long trade because you would just keep holding your position, and that would give you about 13% profit in this trade. Okay, let's go down here and we'll finish up. Those of you guys who entered into any of these positions down here on this channel, you guys are doing great. These are long-term hold positions for 5 to 10 years. Take a look at this. We did end up getting an exit point here, which is why I ended up calling out this exit for everybody. On Dogecoin a couple days ago, we ended up exiting 50%. So there's an entry, an exit, and then those of you guys over the weekend, anybody who sold, another 25% up here, great job. You guys got up to about 8.78%. So at the moment, my official call on this video here, guys, is to put basically a stop loss. You go into your Coinbase exchange, and here's what you do. I'm actually going to walk you guys through this if you don't know how to do this. Open your Coinbase exchange. we'll go into Doge. Actually, yeah, we'll go into whatever. Pick a coin. You want to come up. You're going to see limit, market, and stop orders. Click stop. You're going to see a stop price. Put your stop price at 29.1 and then put your limit price at 29.1. I just put them at the same price. I know people can say you put a little bit higher. It's totally fine. Same price for both of them. That will basically say when the market comes back down and hits your entry, it's going to issue a market order and you guys are going to get out of the trade. It's right at break even. If you want to move it a little bit higher, that's fine. So you take profit. I just want to give this wiggle room unless this wants to, push down a little bit here, fake some long traders out, and then this blast back up. So currently still have 50% in this trade and you guys are doing great. If you guys want to pick up any of these indicators, they are in the description. I am watching this closely. The next time we get up here to the top red section, I would expect to see a drop down because it has been so deadly accurate, guys, calling the tops and the bottoms for Dogecoin. When we get up into this top red section, we are seeing moves down almost every single time. If you guys didn't see the Bitcoin video, this indicator alone called the last 14 tops and bottoms of Bitcoin. The last 14. It's crazy. So even looking at the bottom section here, when we start moving down to the bottom here, we are seeing that this is historically when we are seeing moves back up. A little bit of a dip, and then we start getting into this bull cycle. We also saw this call the bottom as well before we started heading back up. So if you guys want some indicators on your charts, over this week to follow me, I'm going to be using these too. Trend exhaustion, price versus well, money flow, and the trending dashboard. They are in the description. God bless you guys so much. Have an amazing Labor Day, and I'll keep the videos coming this week. Good job, guys, on all the trades. TradeConfident.io is where you guys want to be. Make sure your long trades are set up, and I'll see you guys next videos. Bye, guys.